Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let's get started. Strategy's preferred stock STRC has crashed below $83 in 5 weeks, and Bitcoin tests key resistance near $64,000 despite Japan raising rates to a 31-year high. Bitcoin trades at $64,281, Ethereum at $1,729, and Solana at $73.93. The $10 billion Bitcoin-backed digital credit yield market experienced its first major stress test in mid-June. STRC from Strategy and SATA from Strive, both designed as perpetual preferred shares with 11 to 13% annual dividends, fell sharply as margin-driven liquidations hit over-leveraged positions. STRC dropped to $82.50 from its $100 par value. When prices fell, margin thresholds broke, triggering broker-driven liquidations. Both securities recovered, suggesting markets viewed the decline as technical rather than credit-based. Strategy faces deeper pressure. The company depleted its cash reserve from over $8 billion to $871 million to fund a $1.5 billion bond buyback, cutting dividend coverage to roughly 6 months. On June 1st, Strategy sold 32 Bitcoin, its first sale since 2022, sparking concerns about dividend sustainability. With Bitcoin down from $126,000 to around $62,500, Strategy holds an unrealized loss of approximately $11 billion on its 846,000 BTC position. In a twist of justice, Jared from Subway.eth, Ethereum's most notorious sandwich bot responsible for 70% of sandwich attacks and costing traders $60 million annually, was drained of over $7.5 million. An attacker deployed fake token contracts mimicking WETH, USDC, and USDT. The bot's automated system generated token approvals for attacker-controlled contracts, which were later exploited to drain funds. The bot had operated since early 2023 and even sandwiched Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin in May. Morgan Stanley filed for Ethereum and Solana ETF trusts with a 0.14% annual fee, undercutting BlackRock's 0.25% Ethereum trust. The Ethereum trust intends to stake 50 to 80% of holdings, while the Solana trust allows up to 100% staking, with both retaining 95% of staking rewards. Morgan Stanley manages approximately $1.8 trillion in assets. Kraken announced plans to launch CFTC-regulated perpetual futures for US traders through Bitnomial, marking the first regulated domestically accessible crypto perpetual futures product. The offering will initially include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, ADA, Link, Doge, and AVAX. Bitcoin weathered the Bank of Japan's interest rate hike to 1% on June 16th, its highest since 1995, breaking a historical pattern where previous BOJ hikes triggered Bitcoin declines. The real liquidity test came from the Federal Reserve on June 17th, which held rates at 3.5 to 3.75%, but lifted year-end projections to 3.8%. Bitcoin responded by sliding towards 64,000. That's a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you're feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready.